What is up, ladder climbers? This is Antoine Wade, and in today's video, I will be discussing the difference between a business analyst and a data analyst. As management information systems majors, you all know that the two best jobs in your career that you can get as a management information systems major is to become a business analyst or a data analyst. I talk about the top 5 different career paths that you can go down in a video that I will leave a link up here on. But guys, welcome back to the Black Heights channel, where we talk about all things related to the skill development in the IT sector. Now, before we get to the video, do me a stone cold favor and stomp that like button, as it helps us grow the channel. All right, guys, in this video today, we are going to be discussing the responsibilities, the skills that you need, the qualifications that you need, and what your salary is going to be for each of these roles. That is a business analyst and data analyst. Now, let's get to the video. All right, guys, let's jump right into it and let's discuss the responsibilities. But before we talk about the responsibilities, let me give you a quick definition of what analysts are. Analysts are basically subject matter experts for the division or the organization that you're working in. So if you're a business analyst, you are a subject matter expert for the department that you're working in. If you're a data analyst, you are a subject matter expert with the data on the data for the organization that you are working in. Now let's jump to the responsibilities. As far as the responsibilities go between a business analyst and a data analyst, think about this. Business analysts, they work with clients to understand the actual problem that exists. They also work with the internal stakeholders. If you are an internal business analyst for an organization that's helping the technology group within your company. They also use the current data to outline what the problems may be. So they do a lot of research, they do a lot of discussions, they have a lot of, communications with folks to understand what that problem is. And then they use existing data to outline that problem to show what the facts are. They also outline and communicate the client's requirements to the team. So if they're talking to internal stakeholders, they're gathering information and bringing that back to the team. They have to understand, they have to have really good communication skills, they have to have really good listening skills in order for them to be able to determine what those requirements are, hear what those requirements are, and translate that back to the team. Now let's move on to the responsibilities of a data analyst. Well, the data analyst typically works with a programming team, an IT department or computer science department, to collect data and to analyze that data. They are the more technical of the two different analyst roles. They also use pre-existing data to solve company problems. So they look for data that exists in a company and they use that data to solve problems, to tell stories, no different than what a business analyst does for the client. They do it also, data analysts do it for the business. Also, they create reports and dashboards. So they're really good at Excel and all this other stuff because they have to create reports and dashboards to visualize that data. Part of the curriculum for a data analyst, it is very technical. And the reason why it's technical is because they have to be able to use data and be able to communicate how that data actually works. Last, what they also do is they present their analytical findings to the team. So they take the data that they have gathered, they take the data that they have found, and they present it in a form that the team can actually understand. So let's now talk about the qualifications for a business analyst versus a data analyst. Well, the qualifications for a business analyst, we're going to start there. Typically, to get a job as a business analyst, you need to have a bachelor's degree or higher. Some of the roles do require an MBA. Also, you need to have a degree in some sort of business, some sort of finance, economics, management. Any one of those you can actually translate that or transform that into a role as a business analyst. So what are the qualifications for a data analyst? Well, a data analyst, or to become a data analyst, you need to have a bachelor's degree or higher. Sometimes a master's degree is required for certain roles as you continue to climb the ladder. What I'll also say is they typically need a STEM degree. So the science, technology, engineering, and math. So a lot of degrees, or a lot of the people who are hired into data analyst roles, they have a computer science degree, they have a statistics degree, or they have a mathematics, economics, or finance degree. So those are the different qualifications that a business analyst require, as well as the data analyst. So now let's talk about the skills you need for a business analyst or a data analyst. For a business analyst, you need to know SQL, because you're going to be retrieving data from databases a lot of the times. You're going to have to also know a little bit about Microsoft Access. You're going to have to be really good in Microsoft Excel, and you're going to have really good soft skills, the communication skills, the presentation skills, and the people skills to interact with folks. Now, what are the skills that you need to become a data analyst? Well, you certainly do need SQL skills, and it needs to be really, really good. You also should use or should learn Python programming, Ruby's on Rails, one of the object-oriented languages, or a coding language in general, because it will help you to be able to retrieve data out of certain systems. Tableau, Power BI, or something like that would be really good as well. Data modeling, Excel for sure, because you're going to live in Excel. Microsoft Azure or Amazon Web Services will be good to know as well. So what are the salaries for a business analyst versus a data analyst? Well, we're going to start with the business analyst first. The salaries for entry-level business analyst role can be anywhere from $35K that I've researched all the way up to $50K. The entry level is typically interns, guys. So mid-level could be anywhere from $65K all the way up to $85K, and senior can be all the way up from $75K to $116 or $15K. And for a data analyst, entry level could start off at $45K all the way to $60K. Again, these are intern positions or fresher positions. Mid-level, typically from $65K to $85K to $90K. Senior level, $85K plus to $120 plus K, guys. So their salaries are nearly the same. I wouldn't really put one over the other. This is just from my research, but they are both great careers to go down if you have a management information systems major. All right, guys, I hope you all have learned something new today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor and leave me a comment on any of these points or these topics. Also, if you like this sort of content, do me another favor and hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. Guys, and until next time, y'all, peace.